are sharp and clear. Dreams in our hearts, no place for doubt or fear. From solid purpose to creators, we stand tall in the smarter sphere. Together we conquer all. Smarters unite. We're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold, shining bright. Specific is terrific. We chase our dreams in our smarter spirit. We rise, we gleam. Live streaming life, crafting content with grace. Finding our purpose, we set the pace. Organic growth, building bridges so wide. In the smarter sphere, our power can't be denied. Smarters unite. We're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold, shining bright. Specific is terrific. We chase our dreams in our smarter spirit. We rise, we gleam. From hustle to harmony, we elevate our game. Tell a friend to tell a friend, they'll know our name. Do what we have to do so we can do what we want. In our smarter journey, our legacy will flow. Smarters unite. We're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold, shining bright. Specific is terrific. We chase our dreams in our smarter spirit. We rise, we gleam. With every step we take, with every move we make, the smarter journey echoes. It's history we create. Honey, we're unstoppable. Our future's in our hands. In our smarter spirit, we make our stand.
Rising with the dawn, our minds are sharp and clear. Dreams in our hearts, no place for doubt or fear. From solopreneurs to creators, we stand tall. In the smarter spirit, together we conquer all.
Smarters unite. We're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold, shining bright. Speaking is terrific. We chase our dreams in the smarters anthem. We rise, we gleam. We're the smarters. Yeah, we rise above the rest. With passion and power, we're passing every test. Side hustles, serving good cause, we build it strong. In the smarters anthem, we belong. Live streaming light, crafting content with grace. Finding our purpose, we set the pace. Organic growth, building bridges so wide. In the smarter sphere, our power can't be denied. Smarters unite, we're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold, shining bright. Specific is terrific. We chase our dreams in the smarters anthem. We rise, we gleam. From the ground up, we build no shortcuts, just skill. With the hustle of the 80s and the tech, it's so real. We strategize, optimize, making moves that thrill. Every day another way, chasing that dollar bill. From concept to commerce, flipping the script, turning passion into profit with a business grip. No stopping this flow, we're on the rise. Smartest taking over, no surprise. With the mindset unlocked and our goals in view, manifesting greatness, that's what we do. From dawn to dusk, we keep it tight. Smartest forever, shining bright. From hustle to harmony, we elevate our game. Tell a friend to tell a friend, they'll know our name. Do what we have to do so we can do what we want. In the smartest anthem, our legacy will flaunt. Smartest unite, we're ready to ignite, turning visions into gold, shining bright. Specific is terrific. We chase our dreams in the smartest anthem. We rise, we gleam. We're the smartest. Yeah, we rise above the rest. With passion and power, we're passing every test. Side hustle, serving good cause, we build it strong in the smartest anthem. Rising with the dawn, our minds are sharp and clear.
the situation. Audio output, none. Honey. Okay. I think y'all should be able to hear me now. My deepest apologies. I should have checked. I thought I seen my audio moving. I thought I had seen my audio moving. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. I think y'all can hear me now. We've been over here just talking for a whole hour. Yeah, look, we was over here. Now y'all can hear me. We was talking for a whole freaking hour on these other situations and couldn't nobody hear a word we was saying. This is gonna be a whole hour. Yes, Miss Tila, we are paying attention to the eye of the storm. It is a very defined eye right now. She is probably gonna hit land. Hey, always breed love. She Milton, he is probably gonna hit land on Wednesday afternoon, evening around that time, right? Hopefully, not as anything over a category 3. There is suspecting it's going to hit Tampa landfall. She's actually showing it right now, tracking the storms like Thursday morning. She may cross over us at a category 2. May cross over us at a category 2 Thursday AM. So that's our day of concern is Thursday AM. And we are in the warning zone because I am, for everybody that does know, in Mickey Town. I am Orlando. I am dead in the smack dab center of Orlando. And I appreciate the prayers. I appreciate the concern. If it looks any more dangerous, we've got good neighbors around us. Thank y'all for the love. We have great neighbors around us. We've got great, friends around us. So if Miss Bless, hey love, if we do need to get up and at them, or if there's any damage, like our neighbors, they boarded up their windows. We're higher. We're on the second floor. And yes, definitely staying prepared. We're checking to make sure that they have sandbags downstairs just in case, because they're on a slope. They're liable to suffer more flooding. So yes, I pray for all the people that are getting out, that are evacuating. That we got people we got smarters in Sanford that are close to us. They're in the likely high wind zone. Hey Leo, we got quite a few smarters. Get on, just check on you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And you on the backside, hit me up. I will keep y'all abreast and informed about what's going on with me. And I appreciate the love. I do. So, I may pop up at y'all doorstep. You never know. Lovely Tiny. I might just knock, knock, knock. Marta's here. Hey. Because I know where all of y'all live. Said, come on, because I know where all of y'all live. Miss Tiny, Miss Tila, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the love. I said I will pull up on you. I will pull up on you because I know where all of y'all live. Honey, we'll get the Jeep that we got for my birthday and skirt, make it right out to your spot. Pull up, honey. Pull up to my bumper, baby. But I appreciate you. And thank you, Lace, for letting me know that we was live on all these places and they couldn't hear a damn thing we was saying. Now, the two people that's back here on YT, on my YT people, this video, I'm definitely going to have to edit it and repost it because for the past hour, I ain't said shit to y'all. Literally, we had been on mute. Everybody look around and Marta was on mute. Hey, doctor. Hey, dare to win. Hey, I said doctor. I did. So thank you, smarters. Y'all, this is a moment of creating compelling content. Like I said, there is tons of content right now. There are gonna be many of you, and I don't use storms. And y'all know, y'all have been 1 or 2 hurricanes with me already. Went through whatever we went through last year. I was live with y'all because he had to go to work. He was out of town, I think, and we were here, and y'all was with me. Y'all know y'all be through because I ain't got Tori no more. I ain't got no Thunder buddies. You are my Thunder buddies, honey, because we do not like the thunder and the lightning. Thunder, thunder. So you staying put. We are staying put. We are staying put. We're hunkering down, as Tom Terry says. I'm waiting for Tom Terry to come on so I can turn it over to him, because I believe he is still reporting. And Tony Manofio, that guy, the meteorologist that we trust, who we have rode this out for 20 years. Literally, I have been here through Tom Terry's entire career. He's like 28 years in the game, and I'm like 20 plus years, 24 years in here, or 20 plus years here in Orlando. So our neighbors downstairs, I'm looking at their windows literally right now, are boarded up. This is a time for people to use content. Yes, but stay safe, because there are some storm chasers out there that don't do it safely. There are some storm riders that are going to be going live and showing y'all play by play, minute by minute. Thank you, Steph. Thank y'all, of what's going on, right? Y'all, it's top of the hour. If y'all got exclusives, if y'all could, please drop your exclusives. We appreciate you. Share the live, support the vibe, and tell a friend too. So yes, there are going to be some people that use this as fodder for content, right? And it's understandable because people, one, want to know. Two, is very exciting. It's exhilarating. It's thrilling, because some of you all don't know what it's like to experience a hurricane or a tornado, things like that. We've experienced both. We went through Charlie, which brought hurricane and tornado. I've told a story or two a time about how my husband 20 years ago was screaming at me and the kids to shut up because he had to go to work in the morning while we was over there frightened to death, and I was sitting under a whole sunroof with my kids, and never once thought the fact that that sunroof could have came in, because the tree did fall. And some people are just dumb, and some people are just dumb. They are. Knowing where you are and knowing what you have, because lovely Tiny, we were talking about storytelling and good content. There was a girl who spoke. My husband said the girl literally was like, I can't pay rent and evacuate, right? So there are so many different kinds of stories or situations. Thank you for the love that people are going through in these times like this, right? Some people can't evacuate, even if they need to, supposed to, should have. Some of them have no ability to. Like she said, some people just pay rent, right, y'all? Some people just pay rent. So the fact that you just pay rent, evacuate, I ain't got gas money. I ain't got no money to be evacuating. I ain't no gas money. Y'all, if we evacuate, we got to rent a car.
Hi, Marta. Yeah, look, I understand exactly what you're talking about. I was just talking about that myself on my live yesterday, because anybody who knows anything about me, I'm from New Orleans.
Yes.
So I dealt with Hurricane Katrina. Okay. So, and I also mentioned that fact that it's plenty of times that we've been in situations where we could not evacuate. We had to stay put and just make plans to stay put and be safe where we are. Just because the meteorologists and these people are telling you, hey, you need to leave, does not mean everybody can leave.
Right.
That's why there were thousands of people stuck in the Superdome in New Orleans.
And people don't consider that.
Yeah, they could not leave. There was my cousin, and I'm get out after
God
this,
bless.
but yeah, my
No,
cousin,
you good.
She had a situation where during Katrina, where she didn't have a car, but her sister did. Okay, but the car wasn't big enough for all of them to leave. So she stayed, her and her boyfriend stayed with her sister. You know what I'm saying? They all stayed together. And thank God they did, because the boyfriend and her sister had to help her get her 3 kids out of the house.
Wow.
In all of the flood waters. So they had to literally use an air mattress. Wow. And, and the rest of them swimming to get the kids out of the house. You know what I'm saying? So
are they still
you just can't
in Louisiana?
Yeah, they're here in Louisiana. They went after the storm. They moved to Texas for a while. Then they came back to Louisiana.
Okay.
So they're in New Orleans. As a matter of fact, they're homeowners down there now. Yeah, you know. So yeah, but it's just the point is that sometimes you just have to make do with what you have. You cannot just up and run, you know. But we have to do like we just had a hurricane maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. I'm sorry, and all we did was bought some cases of water. Make sure we had our flashlights and you know, everything, you know,
Charge up.
We had the power go out, the grills cook. We had everything ready. Sometimes that's just what you have to do. Everybody can't run.
Everybody
and on top
can.
of that, you run for what? A hurricane can go anywhere.
It can follow you. Some people have actually left and had the hurricane follow them.
Exactly. My mom told me that back when Andrew happened, I was a little girl at the time, and we left New Orleans to go to Mississippi to get out of the winter storm. That storm did a shift and hit Mississippi where we were. So it can happen just like that. You're running for what? You can't run from God.
Right. And it definitely can take a path, no matter how much these meteorologists and the models and that path can shift, it can change, it can double back. Because we have had a storm like, oh, I missed you. That's okay. I'll be back. And the damn thing turned around and came back and was like.
But actually, that's what Hurricane Katrina did.
It did double back
on everybody. It's like it went in, around, and then when I'm like, whoa, hold up. That was unseen before. So it can happen just like that. That's the whole point.
And then those stories that do come out of it, there are some good, there's some bad. Thank you so much, Tiny. There's some where, like, thinking about, y'all hear what Tiny said, like, thank God that they had stayed behind and they were able to help. They're homeowners now. And thinking about, like, where some of us are in life. And, like, honey, the story to tell, some of us can't go, right? Some of us can't leave. At 11:11, I'm grateful and thankful to have weathered the storm. At 11:11, I'm grateful and thankful to have weathered the storm. Because, honey, there have been some storms in this life. Right here, I'm grateful and thankful to have weathered the storm. Not Lace over here talk about I learned how to read lips. I'm grateful and thankful that social media does put us in closer connection with one another, right? When there is a situation like this, I'm grateful and thankful for those people that know me, don't know me, just met me, want to know more about me, but are all concerned for my well-being, to send well wishes, to, if I did get swept up on your doorstep, you would let me in. Right? I'm grateful and thankful that we have the ability to connect with each other on this level, because there are people out there that don't have anybody, and maybe social media is bringing you closer together, where if you are going through something, right? There are plenty of families. I expressed to y'all with this last storm, Super sent, where she went out to Louisiana. What's the town called again? Tiny, where did she go? And Modest. Is it Modest? Louisiana, like they were cut off, just like in y'all, Chimney Rock or Chimney Creek, North Carolina, where Helena went to. I watched the devastation of a whole entire town. One of the content creators, watching her and her family have to walk where there used to be a road, and the Chimney Rock, I think it was North Carolina, that whole entire part. And it was a beautiful town. It was one of them tucked away towns. A couple of thousand people lived there. It was a place that you would go, like Wayward Pines, right? Hey, Kelly. And you would go to visit, because it was one of those kinds of towns. Whole town washed away. And I told y'all, and I've told you before, in looking at it, consistent, honey, that consistent flow of water, That consistent flow of water, what? And at sometimes with high pressure, sometimes with low pressure. But that consistent flow of water did what? Wiped out a whole damn town. You think you can't wipe out the demons that you facing with consistent prayer, consistent belief? Honey, did because we can do some damage of our own, right? If we consistently show up, you consistently help people, you consistently provide, like Queen's Court. Queen's Court, Tiny, I love y'all. And I appreciate you. I know I don't make it every Wednesday, but I'm tell you, honey, every Wednesday I do make it. Queen's Court gives me so much love and laughter and sisterhood and camaraderie. And I appreciate the love. Hey, beauty, you said, and knowing it is true and knowing you have the power to do so. Come on, Mystic. Like they're consistently showing up makes a difference in my life, right? It's a good conversation with people I can relate to, people that have had their own breakthroughs, people that have their own struggles, that still smile in the face of adversity, right? So understanding with all this wind, this water, this rain, it can consistently come through and cause damage, but so can you. Damage for the good, honey. You can change somebody's life by telling your story over and over and over and over and over again. November 1st makes 1 year, period, poo. Honey, and that's supposedly the end of hurricane season, Tiny. We'll see. But y'all understand what I mean? Like showing up consistently can make a difference. Thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the love. Thank you, thank you. Congratulations to our lotto winners. So y'all, a combination of grace with consistency, some good content. People will want to hear your story. People will want to know, how did you break through? How are you still surviving past Katrina? How are you surviving? How do you even thrive past losing damn near your entire family when COVID was in the thick of it? Because, you know, there's some people out here, they were losing family members every other week. I know at least 2 people that during the thick of the vid and the sickness that was planned, honey, I'm just saying, thank you for the love. There were people that were losing family members every week, every 2 weeks. There was somebody that had lost their life in their family. And these people are still showing up. These people are still smiling through the adversity. These people are still in pain. I watched Dion Cole on Tamron Hall and thinking about his mother passing away, right? Thank you for the love. Thank you, Tiny. Thank you, period. I got to, honey. Oh, I got to message you, Tiny. I got to message you. I got to message you. I got to message you. So thank you so much. Thinking about that, there are Gen Xers who are going through, and I keep on mentioning this because this is a new, honey, if you don't see the rise of it, and it's unfortunate, but it is part of life. Death is part of life. Gen Xers are experiencing the loss of their baby boomer or traditional parents. There's some people out there hitting 100. Hitting 80, 90, 100, 102, you know, getting everything out of life. But we are in the next 5 to 10 years, right, Tiny? Gen Xers are losing their baby boomer and traditional parents. And you know how difficult that shit is? I'm 4 years in. I am 4 years in. My mama is 4 years. I cannot believe it is 4 years. My dad, he would probably still be around had he not taken his own life back in 95. So I'm also a Gen Xer who had to deal with, because there's quite a few of us out there too, a suicidal parent. I know at least 2 other women that I have met through social media whose parents ended their own lives. Ladies, sit down. Or being a Gen Xer in a world where your parents had you later in life, because that's First Lady OG. Her parents had her later in life. She the baby, honey. She basically the baby, right? And that part of having older siblings too, who are traditionalists or baby boomers, who are experiencing that last leg of life, right? This is happening, and we are living in a time where those stories of getting your own switch, eating government milk, powdered milk and government cheese, making spam sandwiches, making syrup sandwiches, making mayonnaise sandwiches, having to stay outside all day and play, honey, having to stay, being a latchkey kid. Come on, Big Joe. Being a latchkey kid, because yes, I was having to let yourself in the house, do your homework, make sure you ate your snack and don't eat all that damn food in their refrigerator. Get your chores done. Damn, and some of us had to cook dinner too, right? Been there, done that. So there are stories that you can tell and share with your audience that is just good quality content that will resonate with a lot of the people, because we have a insurmountable amount of Gen Xers who are in this social media world that know what it's like to raise yourself. Hello? Honey, feel like I did a good job. I got all A's through school. Big Joe, honey. Parents didn't come home till midnight. My mom worked 2 and 3 jobs sometimes. Honey, I'm the kid whose mama used to iron clothes on the bed while you was asleep. There's only a few of us. Didn't have an ironing board. She would iron clothes on the bed while you was asleep. Honey, lovely Tiny, ever rolled around or rolled over onto a nice warm iron at 6 o'clock in the morning? It is a pleasure. It is a pure pleasure. This is not a description of child abuse. This is a description of having to do what we had to do. Honey, roll right over on that iron many a day. I think I still got ma'am, could you put the iron down on the floor so I don't roll over on that damn Tiny? They have had the conversation. Y'all see I took out the back first. Y'all see I started unraveling the back of our hair first, because let's tell the story about this nappy kitchen and the snapback, the beady beads, and the hot comb situation that we had to experience. Honey, my mom also used to iron her hair. At one point in time, my mama used to iron her hair. Honey, it's 6 of us and we raised ourselves. Basically, I would leave the lights on till they came home. Joe was Motel 6 for his parents. Honey, we'll leave the light on for you. I remember those days. I remember my mother coming home, sleeping maybe 2-3 hours, making sure we got up. Just get up, we took care of ourselves. If you ate, you was feeding yourself cream of wheat or farina. We was lucky if we had oatmeal. And then getting our asses out the house so she could finish a couple of, hours of sleep if she had hours of sleep, and then get up and turn around and go right back to work. Having to do what we had to do so we could do what we want to do. Honey, the oldest is 51. The youngest is 33. Having to raise ourselves, having to raise our cousins coming to stay with us and having a whole extended family, our parents renting out a room. Honey, y'all call it Airbnb. We had renters. Y'all call it Airbnb. We had renters, honey, and you better pay the rent. We had a community kitchen for the renters. I'm just saying, it was like Forrest Gump mama. Okay, that's the kind of situation we had. It was a bed and breakfast of sorts, right? There's a story to tell about some of the hard times we experienced and didn't even know they were hard times. So think about the good content that is out here. And again, through the storm, there's going to be some conversations that are had going through this storm, just like Lovely Tiny had, was reminded us, because we will never forget Katrina. We will never forget. Many of us had that never even experienced Katrina. We'll never forget Katrina. And it's so funny. Katrina is my roommate from college. And I used to call her nickname is Miss Priss. Hey, China. Hey, love. Her nickname is Miss Priss. That's what I call her. Honey, Katrina was prissy as hell. Katrina came through and wrecked shop, beloved. And there are stories to tell of triumph, of journey, of being saved, of being community, right? There are stories to tell. Hey, beloved. Hey, boo. So, y'all, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So think about the stories that of overcoming, right? We all have a story to tell. And sometimes your good content could just be sharing your story. All right, let's see. Y'all with me? Y'all here with me? I appreciate y'all tapping the screen, sharing the live, supporting the vibe. I appreciate you telling your friends to tell your friends. Y'all, so this is where we go up a level. Because y'all had good content, right? Some other examples of good content. We've given y'all some good other examples of good content. So, what is the next level? If you want to create compelling content so that people keep on coming back for more and more and more, and they want to consume what you are talking about, and they are engaged and they love it, they like it, they want more of it, honey, you want to get it to better. But Tiny, before we move on, I told y'all every day I'm going to give y'all some content ideas. So let's do some more content ideas before we move on. I got 10 more content ideas for especially for my Bigospherians, because we love you, honey. And y'all give us a nice fat check every month. I appreciate you. Oh, on my business schoolers, Sunday evening, business school session this Sunday evening. This, I dropped it inside of the chat. It will be recorded. Hey, loves. Hey, I am. Hey, Jam. Hey, Jam. It will be recorded. So if you're not there, we will record it. And I will drop some more information about what we're talking about on Sunday. But let's talk about some engaging and fun content ideas. Leah, we love to have fun on the Bigosphere, right? My smartest, we love to have fun on the Bigosphere. Do y'all know Bigosphere is also a dating app? Hey, Monica, did you know that? And some people still do it. Y'all could do the dating game show. Y'all could do the dating game show. And I've seen some people do it, like Royce and them have done it. Royce, Royce and Imp and them and TT, Royce and them have done it, like an actual dating game show where you have contestants pull up to be on the dating game show. They don't necessarily have to pull up as somebody that they can pull up on like Date Fufu, and you can have them cammed down and answer questions. And just based on their answers, they select the person, or maybe have the person that is the person that is choosing, have them put on glasses, or maybe a scarf over their eyes so that they cannot see what the contestants look like. Hey, Butters, baby. And you can do date night. We're dating games. Hey, Butters. Or you can, have live restricted. You contain themes that may find uncomfortable and been what? No. What? Date night lives is so TikTok. will restrict for anything. So you can share fun and unique. Thank you for the love. Hey, pretty. You can share fun and unique ideas for date nights, right? So you can have dating ideas, dating game, like date night ideas, dating games. Those who are looking to get cuffed, they could come up and do dating games. Y'all can, do your little dating games, have them answer questions, see, have them choose somebody, and they can go on a virtual date on Bigo, right? Or gifting ideas, honey, because some people need some ideas, Miss Chrissy, of what kind of wine to bring on the date, or what kind of flowers, or what kind of wine to select while you're on a date. You can make it interactive by having people vote for maybe their favorite ideas or maybe their favorite date person that they've selected. So that's two ideas in one. So date night lives, you could have your dating game show where you can have contestants come up. Hey, loves. Hey, positive vibes. What up, bro? You can have contestants come up, decide if they want to date somebody, and they can answer questions and get into it. You can also do dating ideas, like have people suggest ideas of where to go on a date, what to do on a date. And it's cuffing season, y'all. Right? So think about date night lives, how you can get people out here to interact, talk about dating in 2024, talk about what people expect or don't expect, right, in 2024 when going out on a date. Are we hooking up on the first night? Is we smashing on the first night? I don't know. I don't know. I date my husband, so he always smashing on the first night. So I don't I don't know. Y'all, remember excuse me, the era of Netflix and chill? I'm just saying. No diddying. No, we're not doing diddying. But that is a good conversation. Not getting diddied on a date. Not getting diddied on a date. Positive vibes, real talk, not getting diddied on a date. Date night ideas, not getting diddied on a date. Honey, that's my content on the other apps. Come on, Miss Chrissy. So thinking about how you can take dating and extrapolate it in so many different ways that it applies to who you, because positive vibes is also a chef, right? I'm telling you right now, going on a date with a guy who takes you, having a gentleman, and I'm speaking for my heterosexual self, having a guy take me on a date, my husband, namely, take me on a cooking date where we learn to cook something amazing. Taking me on a date where if we're not learning how to cook something, we're having something maybe specially prepared for us. Amazing, right? Pizza making. Awesome date idea. Awesome date idea. Awesome date idea. Like pizza making is an awesome date idea. Going to a cooking class, taking a cooking session, or taking a person on a first date, doing that, that's a great date idea, right? So if you know, y'all, people love good content. It's compelling, right? Some of the worst places to take your first date: McDonald's, evidently Shake Shack. My son work at Shake Shack. One of my sons work at Shake Shack. Honey, evidently Shake Shack is not the place to take your first date. Honey, but what level is it? Why? Sister girl, did he think it was okay to take you to Shake Shack on a first date? And you're like, I'm not Shake Shack material. Well, you gave off Shake Shack vibes. I'm just saying. Great day, love. Like, why are you mad at him that he took you to Shake Shack? Either his pockets is Shake Shack worthy, or you are, or both. Cause why you end up at Shake Shack? Look, I love me some Shake Shack, honey. Take me to Shake Shack and get me that mushroom burger, and make sure I don't bite into it as soon as they give it to me, so I don't burn my mouth with the cheese. And y'all making me want to go to Shake Shack right now. Hey, sister girl, I was telling them Queen's Night is tomorrow night. Sister girl is the host along with lovely Tiny Nurse Naj and them. It is good. Shake Shack, that mushroom burger is banging. Y'all don't play. Don't play. That mushroom burger is banging. And then the Shake Shack that my son works at has a lake in the back. Yes, honey, please pull up on them tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Queen's Court. They will always have a good story to tell. So I don't know why TikTok wanted to restrict us for what we talking about. Date night lives, dating ideas, right? Dating ideas. Pizza making class would be a great date. Or you can have, that's not spelled right, but dating games. Having dating games where you can answer questions, ask questions. You could possibly even just go over to your chat friend and ask your chat friend to create some dating game questions, right? Right? Hot, crispy fries. That's what yes, honey. Now, another idea. I hope that sparks some ideas for you. Y'all, my smartest, we be Netflixing and chatting over in the smartosphere. Y'all know we watch movies over there, right, Goddess? What movies are y'all watching right now? Y'all got Rebel Ridge, y'all got Blink Twice, other things, right? Netflix and chat, honey. Netflix and chat. Hold it. Because, honey, we've been chatting about mid-size sedan, Rebel Ridge, Blink Twice, and Slater King. Honey, Salem's Lot. You want Salem's Lot? Oh, yeah, we need Salem's Lot, honey. Great day to you, Goddess. Hey, love. Y'all, compelling content, some Netflix and chat. Honey, you can host a live stream where you and your viewers watch popular movies or series together. We do that over there in the smartosphere, or we make it so that you can stream it yourself, right? We stream live and we have a discussion. We'll put up a post. So we have the post right now where people are speaking about the movie Blink Twice, because y'all know we created a whole strategy. We're still talking about that MET strategy where you magnetize, you engage, and you transform your audience. This is all still tied into that, y'all. This is all still tied into that. But you can do Netflix and chat, right? That movie was awesome. Rebel Ridge, Blink Twice, Rebel Ridge. We have been talking about those two, and we love both of them, boo. But Blink Twice, honey, I don't know how many. I'll probably watch it again. I'll probably watch it again today, Tiny, because that's a good movie. Zoe Kravitz did her thing. Me, Miss Wanda, and Life Coach been over there just talking on the post, right? So we might stream it again in the smartosphere because our video and audio is back up over there. So y'all, Netflix and chat. Some of you aren't able to do like we do and Netflix and chat like we do in the smartosphere. You can do it in Discord. You can do it in Google Meets. You can do it in Zoom too. You can do it even in free conference call, boo. You can Netflix and chat privately. We've done what? We've done multiple things, right? We've even watched Marta blind reaction as she watched Yellow Jackets last 2 episodes of the season, right? The new season is about to come back and Hilary Swank is going to be on the new episode, on the new season of Yellow Jackets. It's not a show for everybody, right? But I watched the last 2 episodes live with my Bigospherians, and people were very much engaged. Why? Because Marta was over here screaming, did they eat Shauna's baby? Me and Brooklyn I'm still stuck on that. And y'all, Charlotte was having these therapy sessions with her motherfucking self the whole entire time. Come on, sister girl. And so you could do that where it depends on how you do it, because you could have watch parties. You don't have to necessarily use another app, but you have Facebook would do the watch party thing, right, sister girl? Well, we do watch parties over in the smarter sphere, right? One day, all we did was stream, and we also have the movie Trap, where we were live streaming, right, Big Joe? The movie Trap, the movie Rebel Ridge, and the movie Blink Twice. We were live streaming and inside of our group. If you have a Discord, you could live stream your stuff over there too, right? Because I can't live stream it directly on a Bigo or a TT or a Facebook without getting clipped and getting in trouble for it, right? However, say you want to do blind reaction, where you can watching something on Netflix. If you can't share it with your whole audience, maybe we all watching it together in real time, right? Remember how we used to watch Scandal together in real time? Sister girl, you said, Goddess said, can you do a watch party on a single live with dual screen? What you can do. So if you want to do a watch party, this is the best way that we've done it, Goddess, for our Bigospherian people, because most Bigospherians have Discord. If they don't have Discord, they'll have like access to Google Meet or Zoom, right? You can go ahead and screen share inside of your Discord, screen share inside of your Google Meets, screen share inside of your Zoom, and all the people come see you. Hey lady, thank you, boo, for letting me know I was not talking. But the people can pull up on you in your single live and let them know, or you can do a panel on Bigo and be like, yeah, we all in here. Because my family, the Royals, have done that many a time, where we've been in like, especially when some of our family would play on Twitch and they would play their video games. We would have a music room on our Discord, and we would all be live on Bigo in a panel or in PK, Team PK, because now we have that, or panel PKs. Hey, lady. And Bigo muted, or pay attention to Bigo, or do whatever. And we would all be gathered in that Discord room, consuming whatever content was being played in the Discord. I used to host a movie night for my family, but Bigo started banning me. Yes, so Goddess, in order to flip it on them, so we're still present and we're still congregating on like Bigo, sharing, everybody being in a Discord, everybody being in our Zoom, like off of Bigo, but being in a panel on Bigo, so we could congregate in real time on Bigo. Kind of like what First Lady does with Ladies Night. Y'all know we congregate on First Lady's panel for Ladies Night. Hey, Destiny. Thank you, lady. But she's got the Zoom going on, except, we not watching them do. You went to doing rave. Okay. So yeah, it is finding different ways to congregate, and honestly, having your own Discord space, having your own private meeting place, like we have the Smarter Sphere. Y'all can go over to martathesmarter.com and get in there. And also we're doing that, how to create compelling content. I forgot to tell y'all. That's what we're working on, y'all, is having that private space where we can still be live on Bigo and be present. Like y'all can do team PKs on Bigo, or you can do panel PKs on Bigo, and then we all in the Discord, right? And talking in the Discord, having a conversation in the Discord where we pause it and be like, girl, did you see that Charlotte was having that session all by her damn self? Ain't no therapist there. Charlotte is talking to her motherfucking self. And everybody on Bigo that's on your panel or in the PK is like, girl, I know. But people in the comments is like, what is y'all looking at? What? Because what's going to happen, sister girl? Thank you, love. They going to start getting FOMO. Well, what y'all talking about? What y'all looking at? What? You're welcome, boo. I appreciate you, honey. Like, and we will. There's smartest that will pull up on you, Goddess. That's why I love y'all getting in the smartest sphere and sharing. Go, honey. and sharing and letting us know so that we can pull up your private spaces, your private groups, or your other places and groups that you have, like out here in the other social media. Utilize those to share what you got going on to get people in there. And then for the people that's standing outside the club trying to figure out how the fuck to get in, they be like, well, what y'all doing? Oh, let me be in the room. Oh, we over here watching a movie. You want to get in, don't you? You got to go to her website. You got to click the button and you got to join her Discord, because we over in her Discord and 20 people about to come into your Discord, because what y'all do, y'all watch game, y'all do games, y'all watch movies together. What? And then we have what? You don't just bring them in there and leave them there with that. You give them other resources. You give them tips. You have other events. You have other stuff going on in your private space. So we meet here in the Bigosphere. But honey, we congregate in private over here. Because y'all know how we be on the Bigosphere. Sister Girl, Lovely Tiny, how they be like in the Discord. It go down in the Discord. People drop stuff in the Discord, and I am not in none of these Discords on the Bigosphere, so I miss all of that shit over there. I am so grateful and thankful, though, because that has saved my traumatic journey on the Bigo. Honey, Sister Girl, that has saved me some of the trauma. Hey, Papa Bear, you said last December I did an event where you buy movies. Exactly. Because you can do that too. They can purchase their Bigo ticket, their ticket through Bigo. Hold on, y'all. I think we ain't got no juice. They can purchase a ticket through Bigo, or they can send you a CA. Sit down. Sit down. No, you can't stand. Sit down. So yes, especially when it's something like that, because I could have charged for y'all to come in to see the movies like Rebel Ridge or Blink Twice while we were streaming that, right? We could have required you to purchase a ticket, because that's another way to help you get to your quota on Bigo, right? You can sell movie tickets, and they can purchase a ticket and get a link invite. And if you've already got a Discord, what you can do is just have that special Discord room where, it's invite only, Goddess, that they get in. We on the same page. Come on, Goddess, tell them. You be innovative, right, Ruby Blue? Sometimes you got to think of different ways to connect with your audience. And sometimes you got to think of different ways to get people to invest in you. Right? Instead of, thank you for the love, instead of them getting it from your normal content, sometimes I have workshops, right? We do whole workshops on Bigo where we've taught people how to create their own websites and build their own websites using WordPress, using Wix, using Weebly, using whatever, using Ecwid, using all kinds of shit, right? But for private viewing purposes or private class instruction, we can say, hey, y'all want to come into this private situation where we're teaching you this in your workshop? We do the private workshops. Y'all know I'm a giver, so sometimes the workshops I do for FOMO purposes, where we start the workshop and I'll go into PC mode right here on Bigo and be teaching people behind the scenes in business school or in the smarter sphere. And then be like, well, y'all, okay, Bigo, we showed y'all enough. If you want to be a part of this, go ahead and let me know. We're ending the live and finishing up this workshop. And those people that want to really invest in getting into the content, getting into the viewing of the movie, get into the exclusive content, they can gift you through a CA or they can gift you through a Beam. Mm-hmm. So you can Netflix and chat. You can, again, with this, y'all, it's Netflix and chat where we are pausing periodically to discuss the plot twists. You can even do this with old movies. right? Where you have people that come in and y'all want to break down the meaning of a movie. There's a bunch of psychological thrillers and plot twist movies because 'tis the season for Netflix and different movies, right? You can talk about the different characters, some favorite movies, Black classics, because y'all know once a month, I'm up here. Bigo still lets us do it. Once a month, I stream using Bigo on and YouTube. We watch Crush Groove, right? It was Crush Groove and Claudine, but they don't always let us play Claudine. But Crush Groove is on free on YouTube, and once a month, I try and watch Crush Groove with my people on Bigo. And some favorite moments, because favorite moments when Jam Master Jay was about to put a hot one in LL Cool J's ass, because he thought, he was like, I said no more. He's like, Jay was about to shoot his ass. He was. You can even make it a regular series where once a month we have Black Classic Breakdown. We're trying to help y'all create compelling content so you can get cuffed by your community before Christmas. All right, criminal coming. And I want y'all to think of the different ways that you can utilize your single live stream. You can utilize your panel. You can utilize yourself for the quality content that people are compelled to, because they get to connect with you organically and authentically, and they will continue to pull up on you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all tap screen, share a lot, support the vibe. We about 10 minutes away from top of the hour. It's about that time, honey, and show her some love. Netflix and chat. Again, you can pause, because just like in Claudine, was he wrong? Was he wrong for being mad at the government? That if he had, y'all know he wasn't paying child support on his own kids. He got hit with an abandonment letter for not taking care of his own kids. You know that, right? And Claudine had 6 kids. She had 6 kids. Y'all, Steph, y'all know what I was going to take? That moment when he told her, and when baby boy, the oldest boy, told his mama, well, next time, what was the sister's name? Next time, Charlene, was her name Charlene? Was her name Charlene? He said, next time you look at Charlene, happy, congratulations, grandma. And she walked in, and Charlene was getting dressed for bed, and Claudine looked at her, and they had that conversation with their eyes, and Claudine jumped on her with that. So up until the point where I was going to do the point where they having the conversation with their eyes, the eye conversation that went on, Steph, that 2-second conversation when she looked at her, and you knew her ass was pregnant, and she jumped on her with that damn brush. Now I was going to cut it off before the brush, but that's a good discussion. Was she wrong for beating on her child because she found out she was pregnant by Abdullah? Abdullah showed her how to hold her liquor. Abdullah showed her how to hold her liquor. Honey, power to the people. Why is your man about you? So think about how you could pause. You can have conversations about what you now know went down in that situation, because he was a garbage man too. And why was he bringing a bunch of junk? And the little girl was like, hey, he bought us this too. It don't work. Y'all, there's other things you can do. And we talked about this and tapped on this, because it's that season also. What? 'Tis the season to envision a better life the next year coming, right? 'Tis the season to envision a better life of things coming. Now, we done told y'all it's cuffing season. I done told y'all it's cuffing season. Y'all know what y'all can do? Cuffing sessions. Honey, it's cuffing season. Let's have some cuffing content. Where my other marker go? Let's do some cuffing content. I appreciate y'all tapping the screen and sharing the live. If the power of the content is compelling you, if you have some exclusives, would you throw one or two? If you have some gifts because the content has compelled you and it's been some good content, we appreciate your gifts too. Y'all, it's cuffing season. So cuffing season confessions. Honey, it's cuffing season. Cuffing season confessions. Can we have some cuffing season confessions where you can invite people to anonymously send in funny, embarrassing, or even heartwarming relationship stories? Again, we love a good story. Queen's Court. Honey, you can start encouraging the queens that come to court to anonymously send in some of their cuffing season confessions, like who loves Shirley Strawberry Letter 23? Because we love to hear a good old story, honey, and do it anonymously. That's juicy, girl. It's a good conversation starter too, right? Jay, y'all hear what I'm trying to say to you? Having people send in them cuffing season confessions about how he was cuffing with her, had her held up in the house, honey, and then had to bring the other one in because he wasn't trying to be Polly. He just ain't had no choice, and he lost his job. All kinds of crazy stuff happened during cuffing season, honey. It be getting cold, and cuffing season causes some confessions and some crazy stories, y'all. So I know y'all got some out there. I know you got a friend of a friend or of a friend or some Bigospherians or some TikTokerations and some, kicker spheres. And there's plenty of people around here that got some cuffing season confessions and some juicy stories they could send in that you can talk about and have story time while you're crafting, while it be a part of your content. It be a series that you do for cuffing season. Right? Be love. And each one of you have different minds, your own individuality, your own characteristics, so you can put your own spin on them. Some of y'all could be sitting by the fireplace, honey, and light up the fireplace, and it's a cuffing season session, right? And you just make Saturdays, cuffing season Saturday, and for the rest of the season, you're doing cuffing season Saturdays, and you sit down with your little bit of wine or your little bit of dranky to drink, your little bit of brown, I don't know, white, bright, light, brown. I don't know how you get down. That I love a light bulb, honey. I love a light bulb. Write it down, make it plain. If an idea was sparked, write it down, make it plain for you, figure out how you can work it and make it a thing for you, and you can show up and be committed to it. Okay, honey, come on in my notes, and you can be committed to it and make it a part of who you are. Fine wine fireplace, period. Ruby Blue, come on. And again, each one of you are your own person. You have your own characteristics. Everything that you do about it is going to have its own spin. Y'all can come together and do a panel of your whole cuffing season confession series in your own way, because it could be a cuffing season consortium, right? Each and every last one of you showing up how you want to show up, whether you cuffing seasons is what you're doing as part of an addition to your content so you can have something to talk about, right? Come on, winning my business. Period, Ruby Blue. I appreciate you, love. Y'all make sure. I'm glad you said, Ruby, because we got to remember sending people over to martathesmarter.com. Go over to martathesmarter.com. We made it festive for you over there too. Make sure that you get how to create compelling content. It's a free, it's not free anymore. My apologies. It's 99 cents. And for you to get the worksheets that go with it, it's $1.99. It's only 99 cent investment because I'm working this, honey. We is working our butter rolls with this. So if you're not able to invest in me on the Bigosphere or gift me over here, may the power of the content compel you to go over to martyrthesmarter.com. Go over to martyrthesmarter.com. Hey, DJ, go over to martyrthesmarter.com and grab create compelling content so we can help you get cuffed by your community before Christmas too. Hey, it's almost top of the hour. Y'all, tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe. If you have any exclusives, they should be mine. Go ahead and send me some exclusives, please. I appreciate the exclusivity. Share the live, support the vibe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. The virtual assist comes live at 10:01 a.m. We are here to virtually assist you with connecting the business building dots, boo. You can do this. You got it because you're an amazing and you're a smart person. You're an amazing and smart person. So don't be the only thing that is standing in your way, honey. You got this. You can make money. You can make $1 and you can make $1 holler. Trust me, you can get out here and create content. Thank you for the love. You can create content that definitely compels people that want to like you, love you, want to know more of you, want to come back, support you, tap your screen, share your live, even send you gifts, right? So there's ways that you can create compelling content too. Now, next. Cuffing season confessions is a great way to get people to talk about some juicy things out here in these streets. Again, you can have people share anonymously share, send in funny stories, embarrassing stories, heartwarming relationship stories, and you can read them live. You can give your opinion. You can give commentary. You can have other people come up in your box, give opinion and commentary. You can do it in a panel of people and everybody give their opinion and commentary on the situation, right? There's so many ways you can flip the content and make it your own. Hey, DJ. DJ said, what's good, First Lady? You can get people's reaction to the letters, right? The cuffing season confession letters, and have viewers weigh in on the situation. A lot of times you will do things like this and people can relate with it because maybe they've been through something, same kind of situation. They know somebody who's been through that same kind of situation. You see what I'm saying? So this is conversation starters. These are icebreakers. These are things that are compelling content that you don't have to stress over, right? You're getting people to help you create the content. And it's good. Why? Because it's a good, juicy story. It's a funny story. It's a heartwarming story that you can share with your audience, and your audience can take part in it too. I hope this is helping you. I hope this is helping you. Right? Now, one other one before we get on to the next and get ready for this last hour. Everybody has a vision of what their life is going to look like for the upcoming year. We start visualizing, we start making resolutions, we start talking about changing, we start doing all kinds of things fun to what? Rejuvenate, regenerate, regroup, and start over again come the new year, right? That's what it's usually about. The end of the year is also associated with the beginning of a new year. So vision board creation session. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but vision boards or goal board. Vision board creation sessions. You can break it into sessions. You don't have to do one big vision board in one big session. Because what usually happens, y'all, most people don't get their vision board done in one session. So you can make it a series of sessions where you're doing your vision board creation over the next 2 months, the next 3 months, going into the new month. You could start your vision board now in helping people. And like I said, we talked about it yesterday, finding places where they can get the pictures, create the pictures, finding the magazines, finding the different places that they can actually start piecing together their vision board. determining what their vision board looks like. Does it have a purpose with a central theme? Is it a culmination of things? Is it a collage, right? Is it a digital vision board, right? So you can host vision board creation live streams where you and your audience are setting intentions for the upcoming year or season, right? You can do a vision board at the top of every month or at the bottom of every month. You can have vision board sessions at the bottom of every month or the top of every month, giving people the ability to set a theme or set an intention for the month or for the year or for the quarter. It could be an ongoing thing where you all are building on your vision boards. You're recreating them, you're destroying them, you're actually interacting with your vision board. Because how many of us have been to vision board parties, been to vision board, other people maybe didn't finish it, aren't really diving back into it. But if you had a group of people where you stayed interactive and engaged in the vision board, that whole creation, marking off the visions, holding each other accountable for the vision that you put up there and the timestamp that you put on it, there might be a little bit more productivity and a little bit more visualization and actualization of our visions if we had vision board engagement, intention, regular sessions, regular series where it becomes maybe part of your content, where we're revisiting our vision boards as part of our content. Maybe we had a whole summit and we did vision boards for the next 3 months. And then our responsibility once a month as this vision board consortium is to go live and talk about where I am in my vision board and make it a real interactive and engaging thing. And then when the people come in and be like, well, who did y'all do y'all vision boards with? Who da-da-da-da and do-da-da-da-da, lead them to Life Coach. Life Coach 614 had us do our vision boards. It was a whole 2-month thing. We've been working on it. We're marking our stuff off. We're interactively engaging, holding each other accountable for our visions that we created on the board. And we're seeing real things come to fruition because we all need to be held accountable. Do y'all know I love that I can hold people accountable because that's what many of us have need for. Even when trying to hold ourselves accountable, sometimes we do what? We enable, we give ourselves a little bit of slack. Honey, Marta get on it. They be like, I'm doing it, lady. I'm doing it. I'm getting to it right now. Here she come with her holding me accountable ass. Well, y'all pay me to do it. And I appreciate you. Honey, I will call you up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So you had A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, L, M, N, O, P, O, G, A, B, C, D, Kerr. Did you do anything, right? Sweets. Sometimes people just need to be held accountable, right? And that's why accountability partners help. Sometimes a lot of us are in cuffing season, boo. Sometimes we're not getting a lot of the stuff done because we're not holding ourselves accountable. But imagine if you started out, thank you, sweets. You started out doing a whole vision board creation session and you were the mastermind of these sessions and you started them. And then in order to hold people accountable, to make sure people truly, truly stuck with their vision, you required that. Thank you, sweets. They made it part of their once a month content that they had to intertwine their vision board. And we came back for regular vision board updates. And this vision board created a life and a show of its own. The vision board show, where we're coming in every day because guess what? Each of us have different visions for ourselves. Each of us have different plans for ourselves. But a lot of times we need help to keep us accountable, to keep the board moving, to keep the chess pieces going, right? So you don't get stalemate. So vision board sessions. I hope y'all like that. Again, having this, making it intentional, making a series of it, doing it at the bottom of every month or maybe the top of every month, sharing your goals, asking your viewers, because guess what? Your viewers, even if they don't come in and be a part of the panel, or maybe they won't come in and express outwardly, yes, that I'm doing a vision board too. As you're continuously making a part of your content and you follow up, the follow-up part of it, the being held accountable part of it, you will find people in your audience go, yes, thank you, because I've been working on that and I put it on my vision board when we did it last time, right, QWERTY? There are going to be people that won't speak up immediately in your comments or in your audience that say, I'm doing it too, but it's going to encourage some people that know that they could use it, that it would be beneficial to them, that they would start getting into doing the vision board, and they would pull up when y'all get ready to do it, right, sister girl? That student that sits in the back corner would be sitting there with their vision board and their stuff, and you would be holding somebody accountable and not even know how beneficial you are in that person's life. Like that person sitting in the corner, they just come in the live and they get in the corner and they're helping me. And I'm going to do this in silence. But your effort, your showing up, you're making them be held accountable will actually work for somebody and change somebody else's life. Because it's not always about everybody that you can see that you're impacting, right? They want to make us influencers. You're impactors, honey. Because I don't want nobody to just influence me to do any old thing. I want you to impact me, because I know when you're impacting me, the impact that you're making is to make me better. Some people will influence you to buy stuff that ain't healthy for you. Some people will influence you to do things that are not advantageous for you. Some people will influence you to, have you seen some of these social media influencers out here? Some of these social media influencers will lead you right off of a cliff. I'm an impactor, boo, honey. And guess what? You doing something, thinking of your audience first and putting it out there, because it helps you, it helps them. There's a big return on investment, because guess what? Working on yourself is the biggest return that you will get, the biggest return by working on yourself, right? And helping other people look at wanting to work on themselves. Congratulations to the lotto winners. A vision board creation session, a vision board creation series every month, tapping in and holding people accountable. Where are you on your vision board? Have you put anything new on your vision board? Have you checked anything off of your vision board? Are there some things on your vision board that you decided maybe you need to rethink, or maybe you need to start smaller, or maybe you've passed it so fast you didn't even realize you had accomplished it? Holding people accountable for working on themselves. People need accountability. And trust me, I love being an accountability coach, an accountability partner, and watching you all implement, because a lot of times we get stagnant. So y'all, we got some more ideas for you, and we're going to give those to you tomorrow. Before we get out of here today, let's talk about this next level of content, because those were all ideas for good content. Honey, it gets better. P, what it do? It gets better. Honey, it gets better. Content gets better. You know, you can have better content. Do y'all know what better content looks like? I appreciate y'all for tapping the screen, sharing the live, supporting the vibe. Welcome to the Virtual Assist. My name is Marta the Smarter One. Marta the Smarter One. Well, I'm Marta the Smarter One in the Bigosphere, but everywhere else, dear, you can find Marta the Smarter with the heart ER at the end. I am your friend, your homie, and I am here to help you connect the business building dots so you can get your social media on in Poppington if you need to, because you said blindfold dating and cuffing the same convo. Oh, I did. That's why they restricted me. Honey, tickeration, you be listening too damn hard. Honey, they be listening too damn hard. They was trying to get me because of all that being said in one thing. Tick. You need to calm down, honey. You need to calm down. So y'all, How do you make better content? So we gave y'all some ideas of good content. Do y'all know how to make better content? Anybody around here? Put a 1 in the comment if you want your content to be good, but you would love it to be better. Put a 1. Mr. L, anybody want gooder or better content? If you want better content, help me out here. Let me know if you want better content. Steph said, I want better content. You, honey, I want better content too. We want the better content that does what? Better content, since is you won, Steph. You did exactly what we needed you to do. Better content, honey, is engaging, boo. So good content is informative. It gives tips, tricks, hacks, this, demos, that better content is engaging. Honey, engaging. Better content is when the people engage. Staying active is attractive, y'all. Better content takes you up a step from just sharing tips or tricks or hacks or information. It takes you up a step to asking questions. Are y'all feeling good? Are y'all feeling good? Yeah, I told him I look like Martin. My husband laughing at me, y'all. Well, my husband laughing at me. He said, you still, y'all like my hairstyle? Why he laughing at me, y'all? He called me helmet head. The nerve. Y'all, he called me helmet head.
I just said what they was thinking.
That's not nice.
That's not nice. I take it back. I take it back. That's not nice. I take it back.
Why he called me helmet head? Angel, he called me helmet head. Jasmine, you hear that? He called me helmet head. Y'all see Tia Kemp live on Bigo this AM? Did y'all see Tia Kemp live on Bigo this AM? Honey, she was asking questions. She was asking for engagement. Could y'all engage with me? Can y'all tap the screen, share the live, support the vibe, and tell a friend to tell a friend that Marta the Smarter is doing the virtual assist once again. Y'all, Tia Kemp is on Bigo too. I think because she said her TikTok got banned. Because TikTok, y'all know TikTok, you sending everybody over to Bigo, right? So better content, because are y'all listening to me, Bigo's Furians? I don't know if y'all hear me. Bigo is going over to TikTok and bringing people from TikTok over to Bigo and TikTok. You keep on putting so much restrictions on people. Have you made your decision yet? Do we get our own? Because you won't sell, let go to algorithms. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So better content is engaging, where you ask questions and you ask for engagement. People appreciate better content that invites them to be a part of a community, right? I need you to think about how you can get your people to be part of your community. We talked about y'all liked having people come in and do the live streaming, right? Be a part of the movie theater effect, right? Having people be part of events, because we love holding events around here too. So think about how you can do different events on the Bigosphere and have people come in and be a part of the event with you too, right? Think about what is it that people like to do. People like to play trivia games. People like to play guessing games. People love to win, right? People love to win. So I want y'all to think about how you can use different things, props, visualization. People love visual aid, right? Better content is going to get people engaged, getting people interactive, getting people moving, right? So you're asking for engagement, you're asking questions, you're asking people to share, give their opinion. So some of the stuff that we've given you today should create some ideas for you to get engagement, right? You can do trivia like we talked about yesterday. We talked about how you can come up with trivia ideas and trivia questions and play trivia with your people. You literally can sit here. You do not have to have it be formal or things like that. So let me see. Where's our trivia questions at? I don't know where she put them. Holiday trivia ideas. So, question: in the episode Holiday Blues, what does Martin do to try and cheer up Gina after her bad day at work during the holidays? You literally could be going through and asking questions. And as people pop in, King, you remember the show Martin? We over here doing trivia. You remember Martin and during the holidays when Gina had a bad day at work? It was called, the episode was called Holiday Blues. I'm not sure what season it was in, but he had to find a way to cheer her up. You remember what Martin did? And trust me, it will eventually get people interacting, engaging. Do y'all remember the show Girlfriends? Who remembers the show Girlfriends? There's an episode of the show Girlfriends, and in the episode, it was called Merry Xmas, like X. How many of y'all remember your exes during Christmas, right? Which character gets upset about spending Christmas alone after a recent breakup? Honey, as many of us, I'm pretty sure have watched Girlfriends before. We know Joan Clayton. Do y'all know my daughter is like today years old or last week years old when she found out that Joan Clayton is really Diana Ross's daughter? Did y'all know that Joan Clayton is Diana Ross's daughter? So having conversations like that by yourself, sometimes people will come in and be like, oh, who are they talking to? And start engaging in the conversation. So having different things. What do y'all typically like to do around the holidays? What are you dressing up for the holidays? Do y'all remember the episode where George was upset for the holidays on the Jeffersons? Huh? Ooh, you making soup? I want some soup. Did he call me spoiled? I'm not spoiled. I got some butternut squash soup. Have y'all ever had butternut squash soup? Y'all like butternut squash soup? Oh my goodness. I need a little tincture. I'll prep it. Yeah, just heat it up for me on low.
Monica, can you make me a smoothie?
Yes.
No.
I'm gonna put a little tincture cayenne in it. With a little little salt, little pepper, a little tincture cayenne, and get them the blood flowing. So you like butternut squash soup? Yes. And I'm gonna make her a smoothie. So think of the different questions that you can ask people, whether or not they're in your live stream at the time. You can ask different questions. You can be having a whole conversation with yourself. So, for instance, let me see if I can do this real quick. We're going to do this real quick. Let me see if I can create. So, I've asked y'all before to create frequently asked questions, right? Because some of y'all, with what you do, whether you have customers, clients, or anybody that's purchased your products or come through, there's some of you that encounter many frequently asked questions, right? So what service do you offer for solopreneurs? Let me see some of the questions that I get. How can I make money with social media if I don't have a product? How can I make money with social media if I don't have a product? Some people have asked that before. So, you don't need a product to start earning money on social media. We give you multiple ways on how you can do that. So you can leverage affiliate marketing, you can leverage content creation, you can sell digital products like ebooks or courses. I actually teach you how to tap into private label rights and master resale rights products so you can jumpstart your journey without trying to reinvent the wheel. I actually provide those for you. You have some frequently asked questions. Sometimes people ask me, what's the difference between PLR and MRR? Well, PLR is private label rights, and that allows you to rebrand, modify, sell products as your own. When it comes to master resale rights, that gives you the right to sell the product, but oftentimes you don't have the option to edit it, right? Or rebrand it. You just sell it as is. Both can be sold both can be very solid ways for you to get products out there and to earn money passively, right? Another question. Some of y'all want to know how to start a building list and start building up an email list. How do you get people started and pulling up on your email list? I know some of y'all have that question. Like, I want to get people on my email list. Y'all know one of my email lists is the remote jobs work from home list. So you have to start with a lead magnet. If you want to get people to start signing up and get on your email list, for instance, many of you are looking for additional income or multiple streams of income. So one of my lead magnets is to give you legitimate work from home jobs that you probably will not find anywhere else or not know about them until they're already filled, right? The jobs I give you are hot off the presses, paying anywhere from $15 to $30 per hour, typically in the customer service field. So you must start with a lead magnet. Something valuable like a free PDF, a checklist, or a mini course that you give them in exchange for them to get on your email list. Is it hot? Is he over there fussing about taking care of his wife? Is he fussing about taking care of his wife?
Take care of me.
I gotta
do all the taking care of.
The nerve.
Audacity.
The audacities.
Babe, I can't find it. Oh my God, it's gonna burn.
The cayenne pepper. Just a pinch.
So 6 pinches good.
So,
Three pinches.
he trying to kill me with cayenne pepper.
Kindness. I call it kindness. My soup gonna be cold, but as long as you eat. You're real quiet over here. You better teach your class. Thanks. Underneath salt.
Mm-hmm.
MCL stop in operations tomorrow morning.
Orlando, OIA, MCO,
MCL.
MCO is OIA.
Stuff, so
Yes.
we put that order in pretty soon.
Yes, sir.
Right after my nap.
Okay.
So decide what y'all want. Not too big, not too small.
So y'all, in starting an email list, some of you want to know, how do you get people signed up on your email list? So it's giving people something valuable, right? When it comes to better content, think about some of the questions and answers that you can give to your audience that, you've gotten before. Things that you figured out. Mm-hmm.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Things that you figured out. Thank you, sir. And you can put it into the form of like a free PDF, a checklist, a mini course in exchange for them giving you their email address. So I use tools like Leads Leap, which I highly, highly recommend because there's a return on your investment. You own your own list. If you want to get connected with that, that's on my list of affiliate programs too. And they will help you automate the process with an autoresponder so you can nurture and convert your audience, right? You want to nurture, you want to convert people by giving them valuable information on a consistent basis, things that's going to help them, things that's going to impact them. Again, it's impact over influence because, honey, people can influence you to do some of the wrong things. When people are trying to impact you, it's typically impacting you for the greater, impacting you for transformation and transference of the greater you, right? So think about your frequently asked questions and start writing those down, because what you can do to get better in your content and presenting and giving compelling content is asking people for engagement. But those questions that you have, you can pose them in a way so that your audience can be part of the conversation. Be like, have any of y'all ever wondered about how to start an email list? Because that's one of our questions. People are always asking me how to start an email list. And you can take that frequently asked question, turn it into content, and keep on asking them things like, do you know what it is? Right, Soulful? Do you know what an email list is? Do you know what a lead magnet is? Right? Hey, thank you. Thank you. So come on, Stephanie, I appreciate you. So giving people the opportunity to engage and interact with you. Hey, Lock the Show. You can, when they come in, hey, y'all, question for everybody in the audience, because we're answering this question. How do you start building an email list? Y'all know what y'all need to do to build an email list?
It's going to be frozen by the time we get to it. But here you go.
No, it's not. Thank you.
I know that ain't there from yesterday.
Yes, it is. Take that.
No, I don't want that. That's not mine.
I just seen it.
Oh.
It's butternut squash. Soup is banging. We're about to eat our soup, y'all. Mm-hmm.
You're all set, baby?
Thank you. Yum, 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 yum.
There's a crab and something chowder left.
Yum, 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 yum.
See how warm mine is? I could just carry the whole bowl just like this because mine went cold. I was carrying some.
You should warm yours back up. We're eating butternut squash soup here. Y'all want some? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Soulful. So
bread is delicious.
It is. I like it. So again, think of your frequently asked questions. If you're trying to create compelling content and you want to get better, we gave y'all some good content ideas. Better in content is engaging, it's interactive, right? No, thank you, hubby. Steph said, thank you, hubby. Think about some of the questions that you can pose that are posed to you and you can pose back on your audience. Like, do y'all know how to start building an email list? I know some of you have asked me that before. Are some of you interested in that? Have any of you started building an email list? Do y'all know the benefit of an email list? You can pose these kinds of questions. Like, some of you, Steph, like one of your frequently asked questions was that we've talked about was, how do you find these things, certain gifts, or how do you come up with certain gift ideas? So you repose that back onto your audience. Some of you have asked me, how do I come up with certain gift ideas? Do some of y'all find it difficult to come up with certain gift ideas? If y'all are finding it difficult to find certain gift ideas or find that gift for the person who has everything, do any of y'all have that person in your life that never wants anything? When it's time to get them a gift, any of y'all got that person in your life and what do you want? Nothing. Y'all got that person in your life. You see how you keep on trying to extrapolate and bring it out. Now, is it always going to have an immediate response? Are people always going? That's why you just keep on going. Because let me tell you, that person, Well, we got a couple of questions about that person that never want nothing, y'all. And so we're going to go over that today. So those of y'all that are coming in, if you got that person in your life, put a 1 in the chat. If you got that person in your life that don't never want nothing, and you always, and give them a little bit, and then go back and look for the engagement again, right? So you're looking for, and you'll go forward a little bit. Okay, so one of the things that I found is asking people kind of some of the special memories or special moments in their life. And that has helped me with those kind of people. Y'all know what kind of people I'm talking about. Yeah, again, for those of you that are just coming in, we're talking about that person in your life. When you ask them, what do you want? They always say nothing, right? So it's having that conversation and trying to reiterate and bring new people in as they're coming into your conversation, right? You see, and trying to get whoever's here to engage and indulge in the conversation and answer, and putting a question on them, or them posing a question back to you. Because it could even be like, some of y'all, anybody like The Color Purple? The movie and The Color. Anybody like The Color Purple? So I found that The Color Purple is like a unisex, it's a unisex color for many people, Soulful. It's like you throw a splash of purple, it gives a sense of royalty. And you see, Steph, I start going into the sense of and giving explanation of the meaning behind the word purple and what it evokes. And now I can. So what we're talking about, Soulful, is figuring out how to get a gift for that person who never wants anything or who has everything. I don't know if you got that kind of person in your life, but I found that if we add like maybe a touch of purple into and you see how I'm having a conversation with y'all, and maybe there's only 1 or 2 of us in here that can engage in the conversation, but engagement, interaction, at whatever level it may be, because sometimes the trolls engage with me, is still something. It's better than nothing, right? So even if Soulful, which we know she wouldn't, but if Soulful was to start trolling me, we're gonna take that troll and turn that troll into content too. Better in content is engaging. It takes from you sharing the fact to you asking for engagement, questions, getting the audience more involved in community participation. Y'all, this butternut squash soup is perfect for this season. It's time. Honey, this soup is good. It's going down nice and hot. Honey, coming in hot. I evolved from my trolling ways. I cannot with you. So think about how you interact and engage with your people. Thank y'all for tapping the screen, sharing the live, supporting the vibe, and telling a friend to tell a friend. That the virtual assistant is back again. Let me put it there. So we got the whole. All right, y'all. I got to get ready to go so I can finish my soup and make her smoothie too.
You don't have to make the smoothie, actually. You don't have to make the smoothie.
What you doing?
You have a micro USB, I think. Is this good?
Which one? Yeah.
To charge my fan.
Mm-hmm.
Now she got her crackers this fall. I had my soup yesterday morning. It was.
Oh, it's over here.
Well, really, you could just
You
plug
see
it in
that?
there.
Well, this last one right here.
Really, I could just plug it in.
That one right there. Keep on pulling it. If you want to pull it out, you can. Y'all, I'm trying to eat the soup and not get it on my hair.
What's that doing now?
He's eating his soup right now. Then he's going to take a nap. We need to make an order.
In order?
Hmm.
In order?
So, y'all, it's been an amazing day. I definitely appreciate each and every last one of you that have pulled up on us and celebrated and got a little bit of something, something. Um, we're going to keep an eye on the storm. Like I said, I will keep y'all up to date about what's going on. Rolling into Wednesday, Thursday is when it's going to start getting real thick around here. We are staying, we are not evacuating. Please keep those that are in the path prayed up. Keep those people that you may know down here and in other places that are still recovering from Helena and the other storms from earlier this year. We pray for their safety. There's still debris out here from the last storm, y'all. So praying for that because there's cleanup crews still are doing away with debris from Helena. So, there's a lot going on. Keep everybody in your prayers. Keep people's best interests at heart, right? Pray for the best, prepare for the worst. So my son, I know, is going to be coming over here tomorrow after work to be with us. So he is okay. And the rest of our family is okay. We will keep you up to date. Hopefully our live streaming will be regularly scheduled programming. And because I'm not leaving, I might be doing a little bit extra streaming because honey, like I told you, that man over there going to be sleeping, probably yelling, be quiet, I got working. So we may be up here with y'all as my thunder buddies. I need thunder buddies because Biscuit don't give a damn about no thunder and Tori is gone. But I appreciate each and every last one of you. If you go over to martathesmarter.com, you can get your download for the how to create compelling content. It is currently 99 cents for you to get it because girls got to get paid, honey. We got to work this out some way. 99 cents for the how to create compelling content ebook. Along with the worksheets, it's $1.99. And this $1.99 is going to really, really help you because you'll also get recordings of everything that we're teaching you. I appreciate each and every last one of you for all the ideas and all the information that you exchange. Better content is interactive and staying active is attractive. We appreciate each and every last one of you. Remember, what somebody says about you, what somebody thinks about you is absolutely none of your business, honey. Be great, honey. Be the greatest you that you can be. There should be some in the
Okay, because
dryer.
I was about to say I don't have that many in my room this time. So get me.
Look, she said, where all the towels at?
And I don't have them all.
I love each and every last one of you for those taps, the shares, the likes, for the exclusives. If you weren't able to give gifts, we love you too, but we appreciate your presence. It's needed too. So go be great. Go be the greatest you that you can be. What somebody has said about you or what somebody thinks about you is ultimately none of your business. So get to minding the business that pays off for you. Do a little bit of work on yourself, honey, and then you can help save somebody else. I love you. Have a good day.